Okay, so we are going to be instructing the students on how to create a animal pin that we are going to be putting animals inside of. So the big rules of making an animal pin is that the animal pin does have to be 2 blocks thick or 2 blocks tall. If you only put 1 block there, then unfortunately the animals are able to jump outside of it. So as you can see, I have 1 block here and the second there. And there goes the pig. So that is what we're going to be doing. Now I'm going to come over here and find some space that I can build. There are animals that are probably going to get in my way, but that's okay. When I point out the ground, you can see that there is a black square there. That is the outline of where you are going to be placing your block of the material that you are using. So in order for you to get those materials, we want to click the E for our inventory or to look at everything. Remember, if you want to take a material away, you just hold it down and pull it out, and we're going to just remove materials that we do not need. I love to keep the grass there because unfortunately it's so easy when you're building to chop the grass and mess it up. So you want to make sure that you have some grass to replace the grass if it bothers you. Okay, so now that I have my building material, students can choose either 1 or 2 or 3, whatever you allow them to use. But they're basically going to be building a big giant rectangle for their animals to stay in so they can take care of them. In order for me to place my materials down, I'm either going to right click on a mouse or I'm going to double click on my trackpad, which is what I have. In order for me to bounce it back and forth between my materials that I have selected, I can click on my keyboard number 1 or number 2 because that is the materials that I have. If I had something in 9, I could click 9, or something in 5, I could click 5, but I only have things in 1 and 2. So I'm going to start here and I'm going to double click on my trackpad and boom, it throws out a block. And so now I am just going to begin creating. As you can see, it has began to rain on me. That is a bummer because it does make it a little bit harder to see what I'm building. However, one of the codes that we are going to create is one that allows the rain to go away and always make it a sunny day. Remember, you are having to use the trackpad to move your head, and you're also having to use those keys as you can see below. I am using the S to back up, W to move forward, and my A and D for me to move left and right. All right, I'm going to fly up in the air now so that I can show you guys that I have made my rectangle, but like I said, you are going to have to make sure that you are doing it 2 blocks tall because as you can see, I have some little pigs that decided to join my home. And just so you know, if you are not close enough to where you're wanting to drop the block and see that outline, then you are not going to be able to throw down a material there. You will have to get closer. So if students are having a hard time with that, they just need to move closer to where they're wanting to build. If your students mess up and they accidentally put an extra block, all they have to do is look at the block that they're wanting to destroy and single click or left click on their mouse and it will destroy the block for them. Okay, so now you can see I have made a animal pin for my animals. It is whatever shape I wanted it to be, and it is 2 blocks tall.